Once upon a time, in a lively village by the river, there lived a young girl named Amara. She was no ordinary girl, for Amara has a voice that seems to come from heavens. Every time she sang, her song filled the air like a gentle breeze, reaching the heart of everyone who heard her. Her voice was so sweet and comforting that even the birds would stop chirping to listen to her song. Amara was so kind and humble. Though she knew people admired her voice, she didn't seek attention or praise. Instead, she found joy in singing to help others. She sang to comfort babies, so the elderly brings joy to anyone feeling down. To her, singing was just a way of spreading happiness and lifting the spirits of those around her. Amara's mother, Fatima, was the greatest supporter. Fatima often told her, "My child, your voice is a gift. Use it wisely, for gifts are meant to bring goodness to others, not to boast." Amara took these words to heart, and she never forgot them. She promised herself she would always sing for others and use her voice to bring joy, not for the fame or fortune. One bright morning, the village gathered for annual harvest festival. That was the time of dancing, feasting, and telling stories. Everyone celebrated the bounty of the land and the hard work of the villagers. Always, Amara was asked to sing at the festival. She sang a song of gratitude to the land, a song that told stories of the rivers, the crops, and the blessings of family and friends. Her voice filled the village square, and as people listened, they felt a warmth in the hearts. They felt closer to each other, closer to the land, and closer to the joy of life. Everyone was thankful to have someone like Amara in their village. As she finished her song, an old traveler who had been passing through the village stood up and applauded. He introduced himself as Baba Ali, a wise elder known across the land of his teaching and stories. "Young girl," Baba Ali said, "your voice is like none I have ever heard. It is filled with purity and light. Tell me, what is it that inspires such beauty in your voice?" Amara smiled and replied, "I sing to bring joy to others, Baba Ali. My mother taught me that voice is a gift, and gifts are meant to be shared. I sang to make people happy and to remind them of life blessings." Baba Ali nodded, impressed by her answer. "Then you are a wise young one. Many people with gifts often forget the value of humanity. They sang or speak not for others, but to feed their pride. But you, my child, have the heart of a true giver. May your voice continue to shine, for it is clear that it is not only your voice that is golden, but your heart as well." The villagers clapped and cheered, and Amara felt a deep sense of joy, not because of the praises, but because she has used her voice to touch lives, and she has made others feel happy and connected, and that was all she ever wanted. As the years passed, Amara's fame began to spread beyond the village. Words of a golden voice traveled to distant towns and cities. Soon, villagers and traders began to arrive, all curious to hear the girl whose voice was said to be a gift from the spirit. Amara welcomed them, singing her song without hesitation, never asking for anything in return. One day, a rich merchant named Ibrahim arrived in the village. He was known for his vast wealth and influence in the city. He owned large estates and many businesses, and he had come to the village after hearing tales of Amara's voices. Ibrahim listened to Amara's sings and was astonished. He had never heard anything like it in all his travels. After he finished, he approached her and said, "Young lady, you have a rare gift. Such talent should not be wasted in a small village. Come with me to the city and I will make you famous. You will sing in grand hills before the kings and queens. You will be known across the land and riches will be yours." Amara was taken aback by his offer. She had never thought about fame or riches. Singing had always been a simple joy to her, a way of connect with others and bring happiness. She looked at her mother's Fatima, who was standing nearby. Fatima placed a gentle hand on her shoulder and reminded her of her early words. Remember, my child, gifts are meant to be shared, not used for pride. You are loved here not because you are famous, but because of your kindness in your heart. A mother nodded, understanding her mother's wisdom. She turned to Ibrahim and said, "Thank you, sir, for your kindness and offer. But my heart belongs here with my family and my village. I seem to bring joy to those around me, not to seek wealth or fame. I am grateful for the life I have." Ibrahim was surprised, but he respected her decision. He left the village telling himself that one day, Amara would realize the value of his offer and come looking for him. But deep down, Amara knew she had made the right choice. Though Amara had turned down the offer, the idea of fame lingered in her mind. She began to wonder what it could be like to sing for large crowds, to be known by many. She thought of the people she could reach and the stories she could share. The curiosity started to grow, and soon it became silent whisper in her heart. Months passed, and one evening, an unexpected visitor arrived in the village. It was Baba Ali, the wise elder she had met at the harvest festival. He had had the merchant visit and Amara's choice to remain in the village. Amara, Baba Ali said, "You have stayed true to your humble heart, and that is commendable. But the weary of the world will always test you. Many will come offering fame and fortune, and it will take great strength to remain humble." Amara thanked Baba Ali, feeling both assured and a bit uneasy. She understood that her journey was not only about her voice but also about staying true to her value. As the years went by, many others came to tempt her with wealth, and each time she politely declined. She found happiness in simple life, in her family and in the village. Her song became a source of comfort and joy to the people around her, and that was enough. One day, news came that a great celebration was to be held in the capital city, where singers and performers from all over the land would gather to perform. The winner would be crowned the voice of the land and would be given treasures beyond measure. When the villagers heard of this, they encouraged Amara to go. "You have the voice of an angel, Amara," they said. "Surely you will win such a contest." Amara was uncertain. She knew that was another test of her humility. But she also saw the villagers wanted her to go, not because of the prize, but because they believed in her. They wanted her to represent their village and share her gifts with the world. With her mother's blessing, Amara decided to attend the celebration. She traveled to the capital city, where grand hills and busy streets were filled with people from all walks of life. The contest was held in the Majesty Hall, decorated with sparkling lights, and the finest singer and musician gathered to perform. When it was Amara's turn, she stepped into the stage, took a deep breath, and began to sing. She sang of her village, of her family, and of the simple joy of life. Her voice echoed through the hills, touching the hearts of everyone who listened. She did not sing for the prize of her fame, she sang for the love of her village and the joy of sharing her gifts. As she finished, the hall erupted in applause. The judge declared her the winner, crowning her the voice of the land. Amara was offered golden jewels and a grand house in the city. When she received the treasures, she remembered her mother's words and the teaching of Baba Ali. She turned to the people and said, "I am honored by this prize, but my true reward is in sharing my gift with you. I have no need for gold or riches. Let the treasures be given to those in need, for my heart belongs to my village and my family." The crowd was silent, moved by her humility. They saw that Amara was indeed special, not only because of her voice, because of her pure heart. Had remembered them that the greatest treasure in life, not to find in riches, but in love, kindness, and humility. Amara returned to her village, where she continued to sing and spread joy. Her story became a legend, and people from all over came to hear the tales of the girl with the golden voice. Her humility and kindness went her far and wide, and she was loved not just for her voice but for the purity of her spirit. And so Amara lived the life filled with joy and peace, knowing that she has stayed true to her heart and shared her gift with the world in the way it's meant to be shared. If you love this story, do well to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on your notification at African Tales by Jenny. Please share and type more. Thanks for watching.